TV. It's a Uniden 520 Pro. I pretty much always keep it on the PA setting unless I'm doing some off-roading because it's just more fun. That's where the horn comes into play. I don't know if you could hear that, but that was extremely loud. Pretty much as loud as a cop car PA might be. I wired in some quick disconnects onto the back of the power supply so I can just pop it off and hide it under the seat anytime I want to. And then I used a 3.5mm to red and white cable to hook it up. It comes down, they both come down right here and under my floor mat, which I just cleaned and that was dirty again. It hooks into this other cable just with a, a join right there. I have another one that's only 2-pronged that I'm probably going to replace it with, so it'll work better. And it goes off into there. And it comes down, out through there, right down there. Comes out right here. As you can see, I just took the wires coming out of the horn and I just tied them into that cable, cut that cable and tied them into it, and it works. Wasn't sure if it was going to work, but it worked. For the dash, put in blue LEDs, tri-LEDs from Auto Illumination. They are extremely blue, not nearly as white as this camera shows. This is an old crappy camera and it does not show it good at all. Stereo, it's a Kenwood KDC X395. It's got a USB input, an auxiliary input. It can do satellite radio, but I don't have that. I have to use the auxiliary, and I wired mine cable down back here behind the console. Comes around through here, and you can almost see it. Let's see, right there. You can see it coming up into the cup holder. It comes up through the bottom of the cup holder, and I can just put my phone right there. And I've got the power cable on it because it was almost dying, so it's just hooked into the USB. I replaced the dash speakers with some Kicker 5¼ inch speakers with some Lexan mounts to make it fit in the Jeep setup because it's different. It's fit for 4x6 speakers, I think. So anyways, I just swapped those out and I get better sound out of them. Still got the stock speakers up top. That'll change. I took the sub out from here because it broke, so I don't even need it anymore. I'm about to get some new subs. Here's the stereo. So yeah, it plays plenty loud, everything I'll ever need. It'll sound a lot better when I get the subs put in. I also replaced the lights in the HVAC controls. They're blue LEDs. These two right here are burnt out. I broke this one putting it in, and this one just recently burnt out, so I have to replace those, but they are very expensive, and I don't look forward to it. Here's my two switches for my bumper and windshield lights. These lights come on with the car lights, so when the HVAC and other LED lights come on, they come on. I think that's pretty neat. And then, wait, put that back on. And then this right here is actually a big light, and it comes on when I switch the switch on, and also my lights come on. So let's see. Back here, this is my off-road survival bag. This is my antenna, which I'm planning on moving to the back sometime. Somehow I'm going to rig that up. So back here, I've got a box that fits two 10-inch subs, and the biggest sub I can fit in those and meet the depth requirements is two 10-inch JL W3 V3 subs. They're you know, mid-performance, but they're JL, so you know, pretty high class. I think they'll be great back here, even with the soft top on. I need to get a hard top. I don't have one. That'll fill up my entire cargo area. There's my cable for my CB, the antenna. And I fed it through this little box, and it comes out, you know, it comes out that vent right there, and up into the CB, the antenna. I'm about to start a mod probably tonight where I've got a 16.4 foot roll of blue LED light strip, and I'm going to be adding that as some accent lighting. I'm going to put some under here into the footwell, on the other side too, under there, and then I haven't figured out how I'm going to do it back here yet, but somehow I'm going to light up this footwell. I don't know if I'm going to have to do it on the side. Turn the light on. I don't know if I'm going to have to do it on the side of the cup holder or if I'm going to do it under the seat somehow, but it'll look pretty neat. And then I'm going to have that switched on its independent switch. And then on another switch I'm going to have some blue LEDs going along this rail right here. It's probably mounted underneath here on this side all the way down and on that side all the way down. And then after that I should have plenty of extra on the roll. I can put it anywhere I want. I haven't really decided. Maybe some up there or something, I don't know. But we'll see when we get there. In my garage, which I don't know if you noticed, but the Jeep was right there at the beginning of this video, and it got moved to over there. But right there, these are 2 body armor trail doors for TJ. They're great. They look awesome. You know, they're great doors. They're well built, but the design is a little flawed because these hinges right here, I don't know if they don't line up right, but even if they're lubed up, they do not want to go down into the receivers on the door or on the Jeep. You know, I have to fight with them getting them on, and I've scratched up my paint. It's actually right there. You can actually see some of the paint on both the doors. And this door in particular has an issue with right here, where if you open it too far, it grinds the paint off of the side of the Jeep. So you have to open it, you can only open it halfway, so I'm going to have to take that and grind this down right here some so it doesn't hit anymore. It scratched the paint all up, and it's kind of made me mad. After all the issue I had getting these doors, they sent me one that had rivets right here, so I couldn't get this off to put the strap on it. Had to send that back. But, you know, I probably wouldn't get them again if I could. I would probably go with the all-season doors in Quadratec. They look like a better door to me, have more options. But these work, you know, they look cool. I guess that's what they got going for them. Here's my stock bumper. Back here on my pile, we got a Best Top bikini top. Or I guess it's more like a bimini top. It covers the entire top all the way to the back rails. Here's the windshield channel you have to have with it. Here's my mirror that I put on whenever I'm riding without doors. It's just a cheap little square mirror, and it's got a mount. I'll show you the mounts on the Jeep in a minute. Then I got stuff for the lights and more door stuff, a lot of junk. Here's the mounts right here. I actually had mirrors for both sides, but I accidentally broke the driver's side tightening it too much. So I had to replace that, or I had to fix it really, and so I don't have a left side or a right side mirror anymore. But I still got my driver, so I'm still legal in North Carolina. You know, there's not much else I can tell you about a few of the mods I want to do. You know, I told you about the skid plates. One day it'll have a bigger lift on it. Definitely getting a body lift for it and a motor mount lift. Probably a Brown Dog Industries. They make a 1-inch motor mount lift. Seems like pretty good, high quality. I've read a lot of good stuff about it. I plan on getting a roof rack one day because I'd really like to have the extra storage after I lose my back. I don't know if I'll ever do that, but you know, it's on my list. So It's a Garvin roof rack is the one I really want, and it mounts right here and here. And then you have to drill a couple of holes into the tub right here and then down there. It's a pretty sweet roof rack. It has a basket that goes the entire length. You can still use your tops with it. And it has 4 mounts for lights, so I'd probably move those two KCs up to the top, add 2 more long distance, probably take off those windshield mounts. Then I'm going to add 2 KC fog lights to those mount holes. This will go somewhere under the hood, I guess. One of my really future mods that I really like to do is add a train horn kit. And I found the one I want. It's a Shocker XL train horn kit from hornblasters.com. The horns alone are $250, and then the air compressor I want, which is a Vital Air. What is it? It's Ultra Duty, I think. It's the highest duty they make. It's constant flow. Has a 2.5 gallon tank. I'd probably mount the compressor right there, the tank underneath somewhere, and then the horns. I'm not really sure where I'd mount those, but there's plenty of places, so I'll figure it out. But, you know, that's something to impress your buddies with. A little expensive, but it's whatever. Alright, guys, well, we'll put it back together. Alright, well, that's my 2004 Wrangler. You know, rate, comment, subscribe. There will be future videos as I add more and more mods to it. Let me know what you think. This is how an angel goes.